Hi everybody, and welcome to the Doug Woods Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head softball coach Doug Woods. Doc, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
It's the first time we got to talk this year, so we'll kind of update everybody on what's been going on. You're 22-4 overall, 5-1 in GLIAC play. It's your best start since 2004 when you started 27-4 that year. You went 7-1 last week. You had 4 doubleheaders. You swept 3, split the other one. What were your overall thoughts on last week?
Well, I thought it was a great week. You want to, especially league play, you want to start out on the right foot. We played Rochester College early in the week, and they're down this year, and we jumped on them pretty good. For us, though, no matter who you play, you want your hitters to hit, and they did, because that's a confidence level, and I think hopefully that carried into the weekend, with the doubleheaders against Tiffin, Wayne State, and Findlay.
Rochester was here on Tuesday. It was, as you said, you dominated them pretty much. 21-0 was the first game, 24-0 in the second game, for a combined 45-0. Obviously, they're a program that's down. They're an NAIA school, and you just completely overwhelmed them. It's the most runs you scored in a doubleheader since 1975. You had a lot of strong offensive performances. Your pitching pitched well against them, but again, it was just a great performance against a team that you certainly should have handled, which you did.
Yeah, the team was down a little bit, and you want to make sure that you do the other things right, that your pitchers do well, don't give up walks, and you field the ball, and we did that.
You went to Tiffin on Friday to open the regular season in conference play. Tiffin was a team last year. They were the top seed in the regional, so a good team. They lost a player or two, but certainly they should be up there as always. You dropped the first game 2-1 in a classic pitcher's duel. You came back to win the second game 4-1, so you earned a nice split. In game 2, Hannah Santora had a one-hitter. She got the complete game victory, and Katie Martin hit a big 2-run homer to kind of help you get over the hump in that second game. Talk about the split with the Dragons.
Yeah, the first game we lose 2-1. Andy Nicholson sometimes gets snake bit. She pitched a 2-hitter, but also had 2 walks in there, and we threw an error in for their 2 runs. We ended up with 4 hits, but just could not. I think the run we did score, they had an error that helped us on that. Just couldn't get that big hit at the right time in that game. So you're hoping that you'll bounce back in the second game, and good thing we have Hannah pitching, and she does a nice job and kept us right in there, and Katie Martin did have a 2-run homer, and she blasted that one. So, we can say she's hitting well and all that, but without a home run on the season, that's in her mind a little bit. And, well, she put that right out of her mind because that thing was about 30 feet over the fence, and it was a line drive. So, I think that in the long run will help Katie too.
You go to Wayne State on Saturday. Wayne State, a team that's usually up towards the top of the conference standings, maybe a little bit down this year, but you still had to go there, and you got 2 big wins, 3-1 in game 1. The only 3 runs you scored were on one swing of the bat. Emily Jones, a huge 3-run homer, I believe in the 5th, maybe 6th inning, to give you the win in that game. And then you win 12-6 in a little bit more offensive shootout in game 2. Nellie Casola, Kaylee Bertram, Emily Holt all had 3 hits apiece in that game.
Yeah, in the second game they hit real well. The first game, once again, Andy's pitching well. We give up a run, and they're ahead 1-0. I'm thinking, golly, are we going to get the bats going? And in the 6th, we had a runner on. Kaylee Bertram hit it to shortstop. Could be a double play if you don't run hard. She runs hard down the line, and she's not fleet of foot, but she's safe. And then Tanya Calkins gets a walk, and then Emily Jones came up and hit one over the fence. And Andy really, the last 2 innings, she didn't give up anything to him. So I think she wanted to finish that out strong. Second game, our bats were alive. We had 1 inning where we made about every mistake under the world, and they got 5 runs that inning. I think Hannah was, she threw in a couple walks just to make it a total disaster inning. But we bounced back and scored more runs after that, and Hannah settled down and pitched very well.
To close out the weekend, you go to Findlay on Sunday. You win 9-2 and 14-1. You were really swinging the bats well. 23 runs on 30 hits, but your pitchers did a great job, only giving up 3 runs on 9 hits in the doubleheader. Great way to close out the weekend for you.
And then that first game, we start out, we're behind 2-0, and I walked out to the mound and asked Andy if she was finished pitching batting practice because, they had about 3 hits there, and she said, yeah, I think so. And, the rest of the way, she shut them down, and then we really got the bats going. Second game, we hit very well, just hit very well. And Hannah, she drives me nuts sometimes because she always goes full count on people. But, you look at the stats afterwards, she gave up, 1 hit, and I'm thinking, that's pretty good.
Last year, hitting was clearly, that was your biggest strength. You led all of Division II in home runs, in batting average, in slugging percentage, in total bases. This year, your hitting has still been pretty strong. You don't have the same number of home runs, but your pitching has been, I think, the strength to the season early on. You have a team ERA below 1, 0.93. Obviously, senior Andy Nicholson and junior Hannah Santora have led the pitching for you.
Right, the pitching's been very good so far, and if they keep on track, we'll be in good shape. The hitting, you can see it improve. You can see the confidence level come up. So I think that will stay there and even get a little bit better. So if the pitching stays where we're at now, we're in good shape. What we have to improve on is the fielding. We are making way too many throwing errors, and we're going to work on that. I don't want that to be a mental thing, but we can do better. I think sometimes we're trying to make the great play rather than just getting out, let's hold the ball second. It's like basketball, make the next easiest pass, not the great pass. So if we get that accomplished, we'll be in good shape.
So again, 22-4 overall. You're 5-1 in GLIAC play. This week you have 3 more doubleheaders, all conference games. You go to Northwood on Wednesday to take on the Timberwolves, and then this Saturday and Sunday you're at home for a 4-game series against Ferris State. Ferris State, a team you know well. Obviously, you play them 4 times every year, and it's always a battle with the Bulldogs. Talk about the week that lies ahead.
Yeah, Northwood's right now they worry me. They're a good team. They don't have their one pitcher last year. She's graduated. And you'll think you'll go in, well, they'll be able to hit, but sometimes that does not happen. And they're a pretty good hitting team, so it'll be a tough doubleheader. And then with Ferris, you can use that trite phrase throughout the record book, but that's when we play them. That's how it is. Both teams get jacked up for the game, so you just hope we don't get too jacked up and stay grounded, make the plays we need to make, and do well.
We wish you the best luck against Northwood on Wednesday, and then Ferris State at home on Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you come out to the GVSU softball fields to check out the Lakers and the Bulldogs. Doc, thanks for joining me today, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Doug Woods Show here on the Green Valley Sports